2, 3.
I always sit on the right. It depends. So, hi. This is awesome. Thank you all so much for bringing us out here.
You're crying, I'm crying, this is crazy.
I know, it's cool. Huh?
Wait, you sleep on the other side.
It depends. So my bow-legged friend asked me the other day what side that I sleep on, and funny enough, yeah, we talked
That's a weird
about it.
question to ask.
What, like he should know or something already?
Well, why would you care?
Well, because I don't know why. But if I'm alone, I sleep on the side of the bed that's nearest to the door. But at home,
I'm gonna attack.
Yeah. But I feel like
I'll protect him, don't worry.
I feel like it's switched when we had kids, and now Jen is nearest to the door, so she can go up and...
Like a cat.
Yeah, she is. Okay. Well, hi.
Wow, this is so Thank you so much for coming out. We are so grateful, and I'm new to the conventions, and I feel so honored to be here.
Who hasn't met Jen before? I've met her. 3 times. This is when her regret sits in. Why did I say yes to on stage to my husband?
Oh my God.
We can't wait to talk to some of the audience. I'm going to say something really quickly, and I'm sure a lot of y'all know, when this was all planned, we were in a different place, and now a union that we're both a part of has certain rules and regulations, and we support our union very much. We know y'all do too. It's amazing to be here with so many actors and artists and writers, and to let them know that they have our support and we have their support. So forgive us if thank you. Ask whatever question you want to ask. If there's something we have to delicately dance around, then we'll try our best at dancing. Her shoes are way too big to dance in, so.
Thank you. I like them too.
This is what happens when you marry somebody who's 6'5", is you buy stilts, leather stilts.
Well, it's not. I'm glad you think it's because of you, but.
What other tall guys are you talking to?
I like my shoes. Let's be real.
Fair enough. I like them too.
I have a shoe problem.
That's all right. Don't we all? Without further ado, let's go ahead and hi there. What are we doing? Hi.
Hi, I'm the one on Erica with a cake.
Look at that. I like that.
So, this is for Jared.
Okay.
So, I've heard that you like eating food more than Jensen. So,
That's true. So I do love food a lot. She can attest. And I do like cake. And the funny thing is that when I worked on a project with my friend who has bow legs, his character was always the one eating junk food and burgers and pie and literally, rude, because when they called cut, Jared would just eat it all because
I will say, if you ever go out to eat with Jared, don't ever take a breath. Because your plate will be empty.
she would get mad when we go on a date or something, and she would take a bite of food, and she's very like respectful about food and the preparation, and so she'd take a bite and put her fork down and use her napkin, and I was like, her fork's down, mine down.
And meanwhile, like, we're trying to feed our children first and like make sure that they're well fed and so that. So
my question was, what's your favorite comfort food?
Comfort food?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not just saying this because somebody's
Right
here. I've said this before when my wife wasn't here. If I had a last meal, for whatever reason, it would be her tomato soup and grilled cheese.
It's my grandma's recipe, so that's very special.
Special times. Thank you for your question.
And my question is, if demons, ghosts, and monsters, if they were all real and you two were hunters, do you think you would survive? Or if you think you would die, how would you die?
Do you want the honest answer? So I got to play out all of my like tough guy fantasies on the show that I did for 15 years and met her on. And I can say for sure I would die. Probably at the hands of a beautiful demon. Very romantic.
Oh my god! Don't touch my hair.
Same.
Someone has to stay alive for the family, so I will cut a demon for sure.
She'll change the money.
I will. I got 3 kids at home. Someone's got to look after them.
Somebody, it's not gonna be me. I don't want to mess with my hair. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
She has a Sam shirt.
My question is, if animals could talk, who would be the rudest and why?
Which animal?
Yeah, which animal would be the rudest?
Oh no, okay.
Okay, our animals or animals in general?
Okay, well, I'll say this. We have a couple of pygmy goats. They're assholes. Not a word of a lie. It was going to be a cute thing, like, oh, the pygmy goats, and they're cute. And
Goat yoga.
yeah,
So
goat
good.
yoga or something, which I have not done. Has anybody here done goat yoga? Get out of here right now. Cliff, security, something. So they just sit there, they're in our yard, they have their own little goat pen and like a sit-up ball and a little mini trampoline they can play on, and they just sit there in the backyard going, and then they ram each other, they each have two. One has very large testicles. Take it from here.
I'm sweating. When I get nervous, I sweat really badly. You think he's driving, I'm really bad. Our poor kids are doomed. But I don't know. Jared will come in. He's really sweet because I'm like, it'll be a great idea. We'll get these goats. It'll be so fun for the kids. It'll be fun for us. And he ends up taking care of them most of the time.
I didn't want the goats. Not for a second. They just like showed up, and I was like, Jared's like, they're really easy. You just feed them in the morning and then midday, and the kids are gonna do it. The kids don't do it.
And flight risk. And one time, one of them jumped, rammed the gate as I think one of us was feeding him. Rammed the gate open. It just took off around our neighborhood, and it was.
Yeah, and our buddy Anson was there. If some of y'all saw us on a Family Feud, our friends Charlie and Michelle are here, and our friend Anson was there.
I don't know if you can talk about it.
Yeah, I can't talk about it, but if she and I happen to be on a game show, what a gangster she is, for those who saw. The world record, but our friend Anson, who proverbially could have been on a game show with us as well, was there. Luckily, he's big and strong. He was able to get it because that little sucker got past me like 7 or 8 times. Goats. Goats are jerks. And then probably, our goats are jerks. But then probably cats. Especially the yoga goats. I'm still looking at you. Thank you for your question.
I watch it.
Yes, what? I'm sorry.
What?
What's your name?
Kira Brennan, you're not Miami. Because I watch UFC. UFC, then comedy of a huge fan. What's your favorite color and why?
Ooh, what's your favorite color? I like this question. I think it's deeper than people think. You would think mine is black, because I always wear black. Huh. Probably blue? I think I'm going blue, yeah. Yeah, we got some blue fans in here. Come on now. Genevieve?
I like seafoam green.
Oh, there are seafoam green fans here? Fuck off. Just kidding, no, I love you.
You said this was a deep question.
It is a deep question.
Because I loved the Crayola crowns, they would come in the big boxes, the bigger the
Crowns. She was born and raised in Northern California, and they say crowns. There's no W or
Idaho.
Idaho. It's a crayon, not a crown.
Crayon.
It's a crowns.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, they come in the great big packs and seafoam green. That would be my color.
Okay, if thank you for you vanished. Her favorite color is invisible. Where did you go? Thank you for your question, wherever you went. I have a question real fast. I have a question for you. I'm so sorry. If you could be anything, any profession other than, actress, business person, what would you be?
Yeah. Your wife. You know what, honestly, I really wanted to be as a
Not that anything but your wife.
I love marine biology. I don't love to swim.
She doesn't.
I don't.
I feel like if I was, and I'm considering this now because obviously we haven't been working in 8 months, but if I wasn't an actor, I feel like I would like to install mirrors. I just think I could see myself doing that. You're welcome. If you see her trying to wiggle her ring off,
You'll need big shoes.
fair. Hello, thank you, I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Trinity, and I was wondering, what's your favorite dinosaur and why?
I like pterodactyls because no one can hear them go to the bathroom because the pee is silent.
This is what it's like to discipline our kids. Like, tell me, okay, we have to be really serious. I take it very literally, and then this one, like, the pee is silent.
It is.
But what's your favorite dinosaur for real? That is not an answer. That is not.
It's the real answer, it's just a different explanation, I think. Is that true? What is it? I'm sorry, sir, you sound like you're full of shit. What's your favorite dinosaur? Pterodactyl hater, what's your favorite dinosaur? Not a real dinosaur. You know what? T-Rexes can't even clap. Sure, yes. A pterodactyl. Okay, fine. To try and appease my new friend.
But Pteranodon.
Pteranodon.
Dinosaur train.
The P is also something like Pteranodon. Dinosaur train. I would want to be some sort of flying dinosaur. A pterosaur, I like it. Is that a real dinosaur? Is it a pterosaur? Paleontologist over here? Asking for a friend. No. I would want to be some sort of flying dinosaur. They exist, sir. Because your T-Rex ass is going to get eaten by velociraptors. If you haven't seen the documentary Jurassic World, you should watch it. Do you know the ancestor to either the crocodile or the alligator is like 150 million years older than T-Rex? Truth. Hashtag truth. Google that shit. It's true. It's crocodiles or alligators. They're like 200 million years old, and the T-Rex is a meager 50 million years old.
You're right!
Thank you. I love you. I love you better than him. What is your favorite dinosaur?
We have one of our kids is obsessed. Like at 3 years old, would name all the dinosaurs, and we're like, oh, he would be so mad at you right now.
Shep.
But I think because Shep's talked about it so much, the Ankylosaurus, just because he's kind of a badass.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. Thank you so much for your question, and apologies again. Actually. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Oakley. I have a question for you. If you could be any fantasy creature, what would you be and why?
Moose is not a fantasy creature, right? A magical Leoplerodon. It shows us the way. I think a Thundercat would be pretty badass. I'm going unicorn. Come on, man. They aren't sparkles. Yeah. Unicorn. Beat that, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
We can be Team Unicorn. Any other unicorns in there? This is both good and bad because, if you call somebody a unicorn, it means they're like unique and rare, but we're all unicorns. So it's like, no, there's so many of us, but we're all unicorns. Let's do it.
Have the last unicorn at fan convention? That is my jam.
Jen's gonna do karaoke right now. Do more than answer.
I hate you right now.
Just do like a verse.
I'm not Jensen, okay, everybody.
Dude.
You'll all walk out, I promise. It's not that good. Next question, please. Hi, my name's Sarah. I've been a fan since the pilot first aired. My question is, what is a smell you wouldn't expect in an air freshener?
Now that I've had time to think about it, it's basically what I would not expect. Pterodactyl pee. It can't be heard nor smelt. Nor smelled. Smelt is mad, I guess. What about you?
Microwave fish. Isn't that wasn't that the answer?
Koi fish?
Microwaved.
Oh, microwave fish. Where's Michelle? What about you? Do you have an answer? What would your guess be? It's so weird. It's honestly, we watch it and the show comes on before a show that we have worked on together in Austin. And so it'll be on the channel. Yeah. And so we'll watch it and I love it. And watching from your couch or your living room, it seems easy.
All the confidence in the world on your couch.
Yeah.
But then when the camera's...
Yeah. So, cat pee. Okay. You know what? Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You know, to get rid of the smell of cat pee, you can get rid of your cat. Cats aren't real dinosaurs anyways. Cats feel like
It might be descendants.
they could be. Awesome. Thank you for your question.
My question is, what Disney princess would be the best spy and why?
I have an answer. You have an answer?
I think so.
You wanna go first?
I think Sleeping Beauty, because she can just put maybe like the sheets over something and go walk around. Yeah, she's a sleeper angel. Thank you. I haven't had enough coffee this morning.
See, teamwork makes the dream work. And Sleeping Beauty has dreams when she sleeps. So it's all, no, it's just, it's past noon, guys, come on.
Were you thinking about your answer?
No, I was gonna go with Ariel.
She can't be on land.
But there's something I'm thinking about if I'm meeting a Disney princess, or if I'm meeting somebody, and one has like a tail, then I'd probably be like, oh, they ain't gonna say shit anyway, so I can spill my guts. You know? But like, who's she gonna tell? She lives in the ocean. And so she'd be disarming, you know, for a terrorist type. And they probably like tell her stuff. Because you know what I mean? Like if you come in and you're if you're like Belle and you're just, you know, beautiful and Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty. It's like, I don't know about this girl, but with Ariel, it'd be like, she's got some shit going on of her own. Oh my God. She gets it, you know? Same. That's what it is. What? Why are you sweating? Karaoke.
How much coffee did you have? Oh my gosh.
Thank you for your question.
My name is Jade. I know that you've dealt with depression and anxiety, and I think I can speak for everybody here that you are loved, and we thank you for keeping fighting. You are loved, and we appreciate you for bringing out that campaign. My question is, when the depression gets really bad and all you really want to do is sit and wallow in it, what do you do to push through that, and how do you support and help each other through that?
I'll start. Thank you for your question, for your honesty. It takes a lot of bravery to get up in front of a trillion people and say something like that, so proud of it. And I will say that exactly what you just did. Don't say it. Tell somebody. Because sometimes it's I don't want to say real, it's not the right word. Sometimes it's longer lasting and it takes time, but you know, you get by with a little help from your friends. And don't try and do it alone. Be honest. And the people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. So let me.
My question is, have you ever pranked someone at a convention, and what was it?
Gosh. Yes, we did. I think it was Misha. Maybe Jensen. Whatever it was, somebody had a birthday, and we had a cake, and we smashed it into them, and then it didn't ruin the whole cake, and so we went to, like, clear off the face parts and make pieces of cake to eat. And the cake had like toothpicks in it. Yeah. Or like skewers, you know, to hold it in place because it was like a decorative cake. And so we realized that had we been here instead of there, it would have been like skewers in the face. That was the last time we ever did that. So it was like one of those, you know, cats have 9 lives or whatever. It was a lesson learned the hard way, but not the awful way. Thank you.
My name is Mariah. I've been a big fan my whole life. And my question to you guys is, what attracted you to each other? And Genevieve, was it Jared's hair?
Jensen has great.
Jensen's a beautiful guy. Let's hear it for him. He's an awesome guy. We were just texting each other yesterday. So, you meet him in Cove? You know, well, I think he was, whenever this was planned, I think he had some stuff going on where they were doing something. He was like, I don't know, I think we'll be out of town. But he sends his love, no doubt. We talked yesterday. She filmed with Jensen before filming with me. The story goes, I'm not speaking for her, she can answer the question as well, but this is what I heard from my beloved and trusted fellow cast and crew on the show that we filmed in Vancouver together. She filmed with Jensen, and Jensen's tall guy, like 6'4" or something. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're really tall. And then our camera operator was like, wait till you meet the tall one. And she goes, there's a taller one. That's what I heard. Is there truth to that?
Yeah, and then I heard that you told the wardrobe crew that I had to wear underwear.
True, yeah. She was supposed to be wearing clothes on the first scene we shot together, and I was like, nope, not this one. I was very attracted to her immediately. She's beautiful. So one of my pet peeves is if I'm reading a book or reading anything, if somebody talks to me during it, I'm like, there's a book in my hand, you can't see it, I'm doing something. That's my pet peeve meant for as long as I can remember. But she would read in between takes, because we all knew everybody. It was season 4, so we had 3 years of basically living with these guys and gals. But she'd be reading books, and I'd be like, What you reading? Scoot away from me. I think I was attracted pretty immediately, and then we got to know each other for almost 4 months before we ever went on a date. And then we went on a date, and that was it.
Yeah. We became really great friends.
Yeah, we were friends first. You know?
He made me laugh. He makes me laugh.
Take notes, boys. Dad jokes. Yeah.
Endless dad jokes.
Endless dad jokes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for your question. How are you, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
That's not my question, sorry.
Thank you for your question.
My question is for Jen.
Yeah.
It's well known that ghost sickness is given to bullies and dicks. In the episode of your life right now, would your husband get it?
What? I hope not. I'm sweating.
Am I a bully and or a...
Either.
Not currently. Not currently. Let's go with that.
That's awesome. Thank you.
How are you?
Good. My name is Sydney. I've got a question. What is your go-to dad joke? Besides the pterodactyl.
It's not go-to, that's great. Never trust stairs. They're always up to something. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed.
That's a really good one.
Do it.
What do you call a cross between an elephant and a rhino?
Elephino. It's a kid's joke, not a dad joke. What about this? I love to read. Jen does as well. Mentioned. But I realized the other day I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I just don't know why. How long ago? I got a couple. I'll do anything else later, right? So let me keep going. Just kidding. Thank you, whatever you, thank you for your question. Hi.
Hi, I'm Heidi, and I have been fighting since the 80s and will always fight. I need to be a better person.
There you go, Heidi.
And I can help others too, so open up. I identify with some of the Muppets, and I identify mostly with Ernie because he's very playful and silly, and Grover because anything that can go wrong will go wrong. What Muppet do you identify with, both of you?
I think I'm probably is it the Swedish doctor? Beaker? I'm probably Big Bird. I'm gonna wear yellow tomorrow to answer your question. What about you?
I feel like I'm a bird. Like I'm just a buzzkill sometimes. I'm not serious.
That's true.
I'm the disciplinarian at home, so.
Heidi, are you related to Siki? Heidi and Siki? Come on, guys. Those aren't real Muppets anyway. No, thank you. That is she, Bird for sure. Big Bird. Big Bird. Big butt. Big what? No, I was thinking myself. Heidi, thank you so much.
I think I'd be a frog.
Fraggle? Are they Muppets? I thought it was Fraggle Rock. I thought Fraggle Rock was doing Snuffleupagus? Is that a Muppet? Is Snuffleupagus a Muppet? Let's do that. Let's do it. How are you, brother?
Hi, Jared, Jen. I've seen you a couple of times at some of your other conventions, so thanks for coming to Salt Lake. I wanted to know, if you brought your kids to Utah for a week, what would you go and do here on vacation?
Funny enough, we have.
Yes. Well, I grew up in Idaho, so.
neighbors. And not we, but I grew up going here as a kid. So any chance we get, we actually come to Utah whenever we have some time. So we're big mountain lovers and hikers.
Hikers. We spent some time. Yeah. We spent some time here, as a matter of fact, during the 2020 the pandemic. You know, when we were all shut down. The kids were kind of getting on each other's nerves too much, and in turn on our nerves too much. And so finally we're like, pack a bag, get in the car, we're going for a drive. And we ended up driving up through like Moab, and we did the hike. Went to Under Canvas, which is like a bunch of, I think it's glamping, but stay in a tent essentially.
Amazing.
It was amazing. We had a great time. We went to visit Park City and took the kids to the Olympic grounds are still there. They do the slide and they climb into the things.
I mean, there's nothing also like getting the wiggles out, like pulling the car over and just making them run up a hill.
I don't do that. She does that. If anybody here works for Child Protective Services, that's probably not me. I do not abandon my kids on the highway. This is news to me. Wait, what?
I know it's the most, be quiet. Utah has some of the most beautiful terrain, so I mean,
I went literally, so I made a bit of nuts over. We were in New York this week for Climate Week, and she spoke with our company town. Yeah, go Jen. And so we were flying here yesterday from New York, and so our flight was at like 4:15, and so I was like, okay, we're all packed up. Jen, we just gotta get there by like, let's leave by 1:45 or 2, get there by 2:45, hour and a half, plenty of time to check a bag and get through security and this and that. And so we did, we made it perfectly fine. Get to the airport, get to Newark, and the Uber driver who didn't, English was not his first language, and he didn't know where to go, and I was saying, I think Terminal B or whatever, or Terminal 4, and he's saying, you think it's this? And the signs are like, Air Singapore, Thailand Air, El Al. And I was like, this seems like international, whatever. He's saying it's here, let's do it. We go in, we're there in plenty of time. Our flight's not for another hour and a half, but our flight wasn't at Newark, it was at JFK. We
hiked around Newark Airport.
We hiked around Newark Airport, ended up finding a flight here, got us out at like 12:30 or 1 in the morning. But long story short, I'm gonna close the loop. This morning I woke up in time to kind of take a little walk around downtown Salt Lake and see the mountains and breathe the air, and it's so beautiful here. I was just curious. Hi there.
Hi, my name is Jade, and I'm just curious to know what you guys' favorite horror movie is.
Ooh, that's a great question. Can I start off by asking you the same question?
Oh, mine's definitely Scream. I love it.
Yeah. Hey, you're in the right place. I hear there's some people over there.
Oh yeah, I already checked them out.
Scream was super scary. So my favorite, it probably wouldn't be called a horror movie, though I think it's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. It's called The Shining. There was one that we watched when we started dating.
Say that.
Yeah, when we started dating, I had an apartment in Vancouver, and it was on the 16th floor, and you had to have like a key card to get into the building, and a key fob to get to the 16th floor. There were like 4 apartments, super safe. We're in Vancouver, and we're 150 feet in the sky, no one's gonna climb in. And we watched a movie with Liv Tyler, Strangers. And we watched it, I'm just in bed, and I think I'm like going to work the next day, so I go to sleep, it's not midnight or something. I go to bed, and I wake up at 3 or 4 to I get a glass of water, go to the bathroom. You wake up to move around, and I look over to bed, and Jen is just sitting in bed like this. It was the creepiest thing I'd ever seen. I was like, ah! You're right? She's like, yeah, I'm okay. I was like, what, did you wake up too? She said, no, I'm gonna sleep.
For days.
Days. She couldn't sleep for days. So that's a good one. If you haven't seen it, give it a look. Thank you, Jay.
I'm good. My name is Crystal, and I was just wondering if you could travel anywhere in the world, which you probably have. What's your favorite place, or where would you want to go?
You start.
Well, I'm Italian heritage, and I just love being in Italy. That's probably my favorite. But I don't know, anywhere, and we went to the Dolomites and hike. I was just gonna say, anywhere we can climb a mountain, be active, that would be my goal, or, spot.
So where?
Yes.
She lived in Montana.
I did, I lived there too. And that's
Yeah, anywhere you'd be outdoorsy. I also probably am most in love with Italy and Italians. She's giving her Italian passport, so. Va bene. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we have time for one more. This is my French friend.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
My question is, what is your best memory of your moments with Alicia Cosber and Chad McElmurray?
House of Wax? I'm sorry, I'm moving.
Sorry.
Alicia Cuthbert and Chad McElmurray. So Chad's a buddy. We just saw Chad in Wales a couple months ago. And Alicia as well. And we were all just young kids. It was we worked in Australia in 2003. And I was 21 years old, 22 years old, and I love Australia, by the way. I think we have some Australians here. I love Australia. And we got to go there and kind of go to the Great Barrier Reef and take some surf lessons and have a good time. But I think just the fact that it was all a bunch of young kids that were starting out careers and supporting each other was just a fun time to have to be around everybody else. Okay, guys, I see a flashing light, and I think that means that it's time for us to go take some photos. Let's hear it for Jen.
You can catch them later at karaoke.
Jen's gonna sing one song before we leave. Just do one. Do Walking Mantra. Just kidding. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. We've never shared a stage together. So this was a lot of fun. Thanks for welcome.
Thank you so